All right. I have a live stream. Cool. The doors are open. What's up, Z? Good to see you, man. All right, good enough. Welcome. You're the first one in, so you have the best virtual seat in the house. Good to see you. Should I got my camera set up right? Yeah. A little more light from my floor lamp. Yeah, good to see you. Got my hot tea on this brisk. Oh, I'm loving these days and nights. The insects, they need hard freezes. And when they don't get them, I learned years ago, they get pissed, especially the bees. And that's why we have killer bees, they say, because the climate change, uh, instead of freezing them, doesn't allow them to die off or go away in the winter as they're supposed to. And a lot of plants and stuff get confused because they're supposed to hibernate and die off in the winter, and then or go to sleep and then come back. And so I think this winter we're going to get that. So we should have a great spring and summer based on all of that ecology for people way smarter than me. But it is stuff I read. Okay. Yep, it will be. All right. Let's give it another minute or so and let some of the other tribe sneak in behind you. Some hot tea. Oh, that was good. Hope you guys are doing well in the Far West Valley. Good. I mentioned recently there's a little stand that sets up during the week, middle of the week, all the way through the weekend. And they're local growers. They've got um, organic citrus, and they have bees, and so they sell jars of honey, organic honey that has not been filtered or anything. They've got bee pollen, which is kind of expensive, and then big 10-pound bags of oranges. So I squeezed some this afternoon. I keep a glass half-gallon in our refrigerator for fresh orange juice, along with vitamin C supplements to keep that immune system up. But the freshness from around the area can't be beat. And I remember reading years ago about I probably mentioned this recently, honey from the area, from your indigenous area. So I'm born and raised here in the Sonoran Desert. So the honey in your area is supposed to be very good for your immune system. It's very compatible. So anyway, I squeezed another whole half-gallon of orange juice in the refrigerator, which is going good. And I've got some tea going here, elderberry and something else. It's just so nice and hot on a cool evening. So, we got comments. Gene says, "Hi Bruce, our class just had their winter musical. Yay, and listening to you while I'm stuck in traffic." It's always an honor and so awesome that friends will say, "Hey, we just left a game, or we're doing this, and you're taking me with you on the road." Z says, "We get local honey, great for my allergies." That's it. It's the pollen. It's supposed to be great for your allergies if it's from the area in which you're accustomed to being. That was it. Yeah. So you get the same thing. Mike McCabe's here from Michigan. Thinking of getting a flow hive. As always, you're a step ahead of me. I don't know, but when I saw a hive, I know that means bees. So, yeah, this place locally here has small and large, huge jars of honey. I mean, just a constant supply. So, I sent some to my friend Amy in Ohio. Her great uncle, I think it was, on her dad's side. You can go down to Tombstone and verify this, as we did about 10 years ago when she and her best friend visited here. We went down to Tombstone, and her great uncle, his last name is Klum, like her, and he started the Tucson Epitaph, the newspaper. So she's got some Arizona DNA. So I sent her an express mail jar of organic honey. Oh. Mike says, "Crank the handle, honey flows." Oh, that's awesome. Flow hive. Never heard of that. Very cool. Well, these folks must have something like that local, because they've got tons of honey. And our apartment smells like oranges because I hand squeezed a half-gallon earlier this afternoon after I got home, so it's chilling in the fridge. So that's always good to. It's got a lot of pulp in it. Keeps our immune system good. Yeah, it's cool. All right. Welcome. Hey, I've got something I want to pitch you guys in a minute, so don't go anywhere. I got a cool idea. I hear the clock, 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, I've got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. Break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know you love me, and soon you will see You were meant for me, I was meant for you. Called my mom, but she was out for a walk, and sold a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. So I picked up the paper, it was more bad news. Our hearts being broken, more people being used. Or on my coat in the pouring rain, I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy and I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, and even after you're gone, I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Brush my teeth, but put the cat back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. I take a good long look around, put on my PJs and hop into bed. And I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try and tell myself it'll be alright, and I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last for so long, and even after you're gone, and I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, all right. A little Steve Poltz and Jewel to kick off this Wind Down Wednesday. Oh, got some hot tea going. That's awesome stuff. Mike says bee apiaries are about 3 hours away. Worth the trip if you can stock up for the winter. Depends on how much you use. Great for the immune system, at least, anyway. I believe. Got a couple of Christmas songs on deck here. The doors are open, so we hope some other tribes folks meander in. Good seeing you all. Let me get another song or two under my belt, and then I've got an idea. I think you guys will like this. I want to pitch this to you. I'm always trying to, in addition to fresh content, trying to come up with awesome ways to keep us connected and try something new. And so I'll spill the beans on that in a minute. Let's see. heading up to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I've got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant for glitter, rock and roll. And honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer, renting cars and westbound trains, and now you're off on vacation. Something you tried to explain, and darling, it's I love you so, and that's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I can't help it, honey, you're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana, we said there'd be no room but die. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there. We could go hiking on Tuesday. With you I'd walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin, and I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Oh, haven't done that in a little bit. Little Jimmy Buffett. What is he? What are they called? Parrot heads, for all the parrot heads out there. No new check-ins yet. Doors are still open, and they will remain so throughout the set. Good to see all of you here. Thanks for checking in. All right, one more, and then I'm gonna get your guys' opinions, so don't go anywhere on something that could be cool. Well, it would be. It will be. Little Bon Jovi. Hello again, it's you and me. Kinda always like it used to be. Sipping wine, killing time, trying to solve life's mysteries. How's your life? It's been a while. God, it's good to see you smile. I see you reaching for your keys, looking for a reason not to leave. If you don't know if you should stay, if you don't say what's on your mind, baby, just breathe. There's nowhere else tonight we should be. You wanna make a memory. I dug up this old photograph. Look at all that hair we had. It's bittersweet to hear you laugh. Your phone's ringing I don't wanna ask if you go. Now I'll understand if you stay. Hey, I got a plan. You wanna make a memory. You wanna steal a piece of time. You could sing the melody to me, and I could write a couple lines. You wanna make a memory. If you don't know if you should stay and you don't say what's on your mind, baby, just breathe. There's nowhere else tonight we should be. We should be. You wanna make a memory. You wanna steal a piece of time. You could sing a melody to me, and I could write a couple lines. You wanna make a memory. Hey, you wanna make a memory. Woo! All right. A little Bon Jovi for this Wind Down Wednesday. Thanks for checking in. Kels is here. Yay. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. All right. Good to see everybody. And now an announcement as I've been building up. And hot tea first. So I've mentioned through the years, I've been a volunteer musician with Musicians on Call. So they're out of Nashville and 19 chapters across the country. So I first volunteered with them when I was on my motorcycle trip, my 9,300-mile motorcycle trip across the country in Canada. Stayed with my friend Kelly right outside of Nashville. So I volunteered for them with them, and they do bedside music at hospitals across the country for patients. So I did that once at a VA center because I'm a vet, and then a couple years later they opened up a Phoenix chapter. So I was one of the first musicians in the Phoenix chapter. Then the shutdown came and all of that. So they've been doing these virtual. It's not Zoom, but it's something like that. But it's only one way. So and I haven't done any of those. So I used to volunteer at the Phoenix Children's Hospital here locally and the Veterans, the VA. Then I started my professional program at school, and I had to cut it down to one night a month. So I've been doing the VA ever since. So at the main VA hospital in downtown Phoenix. So they haven't gone back to virtual. I think one chapter has. They haven't opened it up, but I'm still really good friends with Roz, and so Roz is the she's the the manager. She manages the one of the facilities, long-term care facility in Phoenix, which is the place I used to volunteer. And so we talked recently, and yesterday we piloted something. So I came up with this idea, and I said, well, what if I just did on my own a Zoom virtual? So she said the virtuals they'd been doing with musicians on call were one way. So the the artists couldn't see the people, but they could the patients could see the artist, but it was not very interactive. Usually we're standing in the doorway, we're in a room, and it's very interactive, and you can take requests and all that kind of stuff. So I said, why don't we try it on Zoom? And so we did yesterday, and it went really great. So I had an idea. What if I want to just try this because I wanted to make it more interactive. It would require you to have access to a Zoom account, which is really easy and free to set up. So I've been taking Zoom classes since the shutdown and participating in a monthly Zoom call with a nationwide therapist, massage therapist who teaches continuing ed. So I've been a Patreon of hers. So she does a monthly Zoom because I'm a Patreon of hers. People from all across the country and other countries too. So I got thinking, what if I did a Zoom performance, like once a month, or I don't know. So all of you could check in and we could see each other. So anybody checking in would be able to see you, and you all each have a thumbnail with your camera, and you could do it from your phone. You do it from, like I do it right now. I'm on my 27-inch iMac, and so I could do it right from here, just like I'm broadcasting. Only it would just be for Zoom participants. But we could see one another, and you guys could clap, or I'm not doing it for vanity, but we could interact and all that kind of stuff and take requests, and you could see each other. There's also a chat feature on Zoom where you can type in messages to the group or to one another. Anyway, it's pretty cool. So I was thinking of doing that so I could see you guys instead of just seeing your text, which is fine, but I thought it'd be funny, or it'd be fun. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. It's really easy to access. I just set up a meeting, and then I put all of your email addresses out, and then on the day of or day before, I send out an email blast. All you have to do is follow the link. You just have to have it on your phone or on your computer. It's free. It's easy to set up, and of course a camera if you can be seen, and of course microphone. But anyway, it would be a fun way to be a little bit more interactive, so I could see you, which I would really love, and something new. And again, would just be restricted to only the people that join in. And right now, I have the free version of Zoom, which only allows you to broadcast for 40 minutes. But right now, they're running a special. I was thinking of joining, so you get the pro version, and it's like $19.95 a month, but they have 30% off of that for your first year, and you have unlimited time. So if I wanted to play for an hour, hour and a half, any of that, I could do that, and I'm gonna probably need that anyway to do my live stuff at the VA. So if you guys would like to do that, we could do that a couple times a month, or I want to try it out, but only if enough people are interested. And if you don't have Zoom, if you wouldn't mind just setting up a Zoom account, which is free and it's really easy through your web browser, or I think they have an app on your phone. So let me get caught up on comments to that and see what anybody thinks about doing a Zoom performance. Kel said, cheers to the tea. Indeed. Hot tea. I love it. Kevin says, any updates on the Christmas show? As a matter of fact, that's such a poignant question. No. I did call them 2 weeks ago. They promised they would get back to me last week, Monday or Tuesday at the latest. You now know that's been over a week. I'm not going to put out any bad vibes. I'm going to leave it at that. Probably not. So I'm glad you said that, because I was thinking today, well, what if we did a Zoom? It's not in person, but everybody from around the country could see one another, and you guys could actually interact, and it would be a lot of fun. So I do have one other option, maybe, and I'm not going to put that out there yet because I haven't spoken to the people I would need to help make that happen. But there's another possibility, but I thought it would be fun to do a Zoom. Renell's here. What's up, friend? She says, hi, Zoom would be lovely. Renell can do it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. So if you came in on this, I've been, um, you probably heard me talk about being a musician with musicians on call. So with the Phoenix chapter out of Nashville, 19 chapters across the country, and we do in-person music, bedside music. We did until the shutdown, and so I used to volunteer at the Phoenix Children's Hospital in the VA center because I'm a vet. Then they put the kibosh on the in-person, so they've been doing these virtuals out of Nashville, but it's one way. So I'm friends with Roz, who's the manager at the activities manager at the VA downtown at the long-term facility, which is where I used to volunteer. So we did a test. I had an idea, and we did a test yesterday of through Zoom, which I've been a Zoom participant, but never a Zoom host. So we tried it, and it worked great. And she had one of the guys there that's a patient, and we actually tested it out a month ago, but they couldn't get the video working. There were 2 people there, so this time she figured out the video. And I got thinking, we could do this with my tribe, maybe once a month, or I don't know. And let's do a Zoom where you can see each other, and I can actually see you. That would be fun. Renell says Zoom would be lovely, so I have a yes vote. And again, it's free. Just to set up a Zoom account, it takes less than 10 minutes. It's really easy. Z says he's in. Kel says cool idea. Renell's in. Awesome. So I wanted to just see what your thoughts were, and I just happened to get, so we did the test yesterday with Roz downtown, and it worked great. And then today, this afternoon, when I got home at 4:30 p.m., I got an email saying, hey, so they track you, I guess. So I hosted that yesterday, and they said, hey, ditch the 40 minutes, which is the limit right now on the free version, and for 30% off, I think it's normally $19.95 a month. You get unlimited time, which is what I would want. Plus, I'm going to need it anyway to do once or twice a month with the VA. I don't like to be limited on time. So that little nudge when I got home this afternoon was like, you know what? I should pitch this to my tribe and see what they think. So if you guys are great with that, I want to give it a try. Oh, Friday night I have something I'm going to do here, so I'm not going to be here. I've got a event I'm going to attend and help support, but I'll be back Sunday for Soulful Sunday. So what about this? There's no reason to wait. Maybe Sunday, if you guys are in, and also because it's earlier, you don't have to stay up so late. I think what I'll do is, why don't I just do this now? Don't put it here, because I don't go back and look at these broadcasts. Message me your email address, and let's do one for Sunday. There's no reason to wait. Let's try it. In the meantime, I'm going to sign up tonight and buy the unlimited, and I'll get a year's worth for 30% off $20. So I'm not a math whiz, so anyway, it's cheap. Then we'll have unlimited time, and what I'll do is I'll set up the meeting for Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard like normal, and let's do Zoom. And it's just all of you that are invited, and anybody else I can think of I'll reach out to. I'll send you guys an email, so it'll have the link and the password stuff, and you can just put that in, and then and I'll set it to, I like the settings where you can allow participants to join in at any time. So you don't have to wait for me to start it. Once you guys log in, like if it's 5 till or whatever, you'll be logged in and you can see one another until I start the meeting. Well, no, you can't see one another, but you'll be already logged in. So when I start it, then everybody can see one another. We'll check it out. Let's get through the bugs and all of that kind of stuff and make sure you can hear me. And let's do that. So if you guys are in, send me a Facebook message. Don't do it here because I don't go back and look at these. Send me a Facebook message. Send me your email address. That's what I'm going to send you the link to, and let's try it for this Sunday. There's no reason to wait. And I want to give it a whirl. We'll see how it goes. Gene says, good. So Gene's in. Kevin says, cool idea. Not when it comes to the tech. I'm kind of ignorant, but work on it. That's okay. Gene will set it up. Just, she can send me your email and you guys can watch together. This will be fun, man. So if the Christmas thing doesn't work out, or the like a holiday thing, we can do that. But also, I like to do this regularly. You know, I don't know, once or twice a month or once a week, since I'm going 3 times a week. Zizen, let's do that. All right, so don't wait. Sometime either now or later, just send me a Facebook message and just give me your email address. That's all you need to do is give me your email. It'll come up for you, and I will compile a list, and I'll put a meeting invite together and email it. And if I get one from everybody, I'll do it tonight. Then you'll have it, and it'll be good until Sunday, and then we'll try it. I'm looking forward. This is going to be fun. To actually see all of you is going to be a blast. You and your families and anybody else will make faces at me and do whatever. It'll be a lot of fun. Let's give it a whirl. All right, so that's my idea. That's my pitch. Z sent yours and Nita's. Okay, good. Yeah, because I'll put her on because I know sometimes she babysits. So the grands. So we'll do that. I'm jazzed. I totally am. Let's. I've got a couple of Christmas songs. One I played last week without knowing the key, and it was too high. So I figured it out because I played this yesterday for the Army veteran at the VA. I'll play that in a minute. So that was Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I finally figured out the right key. So I do have the right key for White Christmas, so we'll do this. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Oh, I watched that movie the other night. I have it packed away in my storage unit, so my DVDs, so I bought through YouTube. I love YouTube, by the way. Not sponsored by them, but I love buying movies through them. Saves me a lot of space, especially since I sold my house and downsized. So I grew up watching White Christmas. Still love that movie. The late great Vera Ellen. Ugh. Fantastic dancer. What an amazing dancer she was. So I still love watching that. Okay. So this one I played, have yourself. I played it I didn't have the key written down on these lyrics, so I don't. I played it the other day, last maybe Sunday, and it was too high. So I figured out the right key of G. So let's see. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. I had to do a little jazzy Beatles thing at the end of that. So, oh, there you go. So, White Christmas, have yourself a merry little Christmas. I'm going to do Elvis's Blue Christmas next. So, those are the three I've dusted off so far. More to come. Amy's here. Yay! Amy's here from Ohio. Welcome, Amy. Let me bring you up to speed on something I just pitched to the tribe. And if you scroll through, you'll see people going, yes, I'm in. And you might want to know what that is. So I've mentioned through the years, and you're welcome, that I've been a volunteer musician with Musicians on Call for a number of years now. Was one of the original members of the Phoenix chapter. So they're out of Nashville, 19 chapters across the country. So we do bedside music at hospitals for patients. And so until the shutdown. So they just started opening one chapter, I think in Nashville, had just started going back in rooms. So I used to volunteer at Phoenix Children's Hospital downtown, and then the VA hospital. Um, so they've been during the shutdown. They've been doing these virtual shows, and I hadn't done any of them. So I was just waiting for them to open up again because I'm very interactive, and because I'm a vet, I get instant credibility. And the VA center is a lot of fun, and they let their hair down and kind of go in there, and they have protocols, with musicians on call. We can only play songs off their approved list, which I never did. I played what I wanted because I'm an adult, and also the VA is different. They let their hair down a bit. Hey, play some damn Johnny Cash, and I'll go, hell yeah, I got some Johnny Cash. And so, I mean, it was a lot of fun. And anyway, so they had during the shutdown, they were doing these. It wasn't Zoom, but it was a one-way. So the artist couldn't see the patients, but the patient could see the artist. And I'm really good friends with Roz. She runs the long-term care facility downtown Phoenix for the VA, and so we talked last month and got caught up, and I had an idea, and I said, look, I don't need to be with musicians on call to do this. If we can't come in, why don't we do Zoom? Because I take classes off of Zoom. I have a monthly Zoom meeting that I participate in with a nationwide therapist. I'm a Patreon of hers, and so I've been a participant on Zoom. So I went on and figured out quickly how to schedule a meeting. So we did a test run last month, and then we did our first one yesterday, and it was great. So I got thinking yesterday, why don't I pitch the tribe about, let's do a Zoom, maybe a couple times a month, I don't know, because on Zoom, when you enlarge the screen, you can all see each other, and you show up as like thumbnails. It's all live, and so I can see all of you. You can see one another. We can take requests, and it's nice seeing the text and chat here. But I think it'd be a lot more fun if you guys could see each other, and I could actually see you. So, Aim, before you logged in, I was pitching this to the tribe, and they were all, yes. So Zoom can work on your phone. I think there's an app. I use it. So I'm on my 27-inch iMac here with a built-in camera and mic. This is my recording station, actually. So if you have a web browser, it's really easy to set up a Zoom account. It takes less than 10 minutes. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And so what I'll do as the meeting organizer and host, all I need is your email, which you can message me, not here because I don't go back and look at these. Message me your email. So tonight I will put together an invite through Zoom for this Sunday, because I told the tribe, why wait? Let's do it Sunday. So same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll do Sunday 5 p.m. Mountain Standard. So I'm going to send everybody a message invite, an email invite, and it's going to have the login information and a password, and that's all you need to do. Just follow the link, type that stuff in there, and you're in. And I set the settings so that you don't have to wait until like 5 p.m. You can log in. It'll let you log in, and it'll be waiting until I log in. And when I do, then we can all see each other. You guys can all, debug if you've got any mic issues. It's going to ask you if you want to do a microphone test on your end so that you can hear your volume, and then make sure your camera is working. And it's really easy to use. And so I'm using the free version right now, which limits you to 40 minutes. But I got an email today because I think they were stalking me in a good way. When I did our test yesterday with the VA, it was just for 40 minutes. So for 30% off now, off of $19.95 a month for the first year, I get a discount. And that is the pro version. It's on my end. It has nothing to do with you. You don't have to sign up for any additional stuff. Just create an account. And then on the pro version on my end, it's unlimited time. So I can play as long as I want, just like here. Anyway, so I want to try this, and let's do it for Sunday. Whoever can check in. So you'll get an email from me tonight sometime. It's going to have the information. It's so easy to use if you've never used Zoom. I think a lot of people have. Just click on the link on Sunday. I'll definitely go early just to make sure I'm there early. To make sure as people join in, I say hello. You guys can see each other. There is a chat feature, so you can still type in like a text to the group or to one another or something. That's still available, but we'll be able to see each other. I'll be able to see all of you. You can see each other. Be like the Brady Bunch meets Hollywood Squares on steroids if enough of you show up. So anyway, that's by pitch. So Amy, that's what we're going to do. So I think I have your email. Message it to me anyway, the good email address, and just send me a Facebook message now or later, and then I will send an email to all of you for the event invite. We're going to roll it out this Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard, and we'll see how it goes. You can record those too, just like if you've participated in Zoom like I have. The monthly Zoom I participate in is educational based for massage therapists, and so she records them, and then I'm part of her tribe for her Patreon group, and then she puts them up on a private YouTube channel just for us and archives them. I don't know that I need to record them, but it'll be fun just to try it. So anybody that's in, message me your email, the email you want it to be sent to, and then on Sunday just click it and let's give it a whirl. It'll be fun. All right. Amy says fun will do. Yay, always a rebel. Yeah, you know, I don't try to be necessarily, but as I get older too, my BSO meter is pegged. Like I'm just no tolerance for what I consider to be ridiculous rules and stupid stuff. So anyway, yeah, so I just played the songs I wanted to play, which they loved. So I have a staple of, stuff from Motown to Johnny Cash to Elvis to anything. So I had a little bit for everybody. So so that was a lot of fun. And now I'm doing it just on my own with them. So our own rules. So that was a lot of fun. So we test drove that yesterday. Worked out great. And we've got one scheduled for the end of December and another one for January. So now I get to try it out on Sunday with all of you. So, oh yeah, so, yeah, Blue Christmas. So I had those two songs, so I wanted to do one more Christmas song. So, I have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas white, but I have a blue Christmas. I have a blue Christmas for certain. And when those blue heartaches start hurting, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas white, but I have a blue Christmas. Yes, I have a blue Christmas. Woohoo! Oh, always love dusting that one off for the holidays. So, oh, it just came to me. Here's what's cool. We'll all have audio. So that means if I play some other Christmas songs, you can sing along, all of you at once. And Gene is going to love this. That means when I play Steve Poltz's Impala, everybody gets to yell doo wop, baby, and you can hear it. Oh man, that just came to me. This is going to be a blast. This is going to be so fun. I just hope I remember on Sunday to go, oh yeah, Impala. Somebody will remind me because I just planted that seed. I know. I rely on all of you to be my memory data bank sometimes. So, anyway, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to have to practice, which I don't do during the week. I just kind of have other stuff that I'm doing, but I'm going to brush up on some stuff for Sunday because I really want to make it worthwhile. And this is going to be a blast. My hot tea is cooling, but it's still good. All right. I don't think I missed anybody. No, Amy was the last comment. Any new check-ins? No. All right, good. So set your calendar and message me your email address. And I will put together an invite tonight. And so we'll have some fun come Sunday. So yay! And if you don't have Zoom, just go set up a quick account. It takes like 10 minutes or even less. There's no fee. It's free on your end. All you're going to do is just use it to log in when I host it. That's it. So everything else will be done by moi as the organizer. So we'll have a lot of fun. We can see each other. It's going to be great. You've always been able to see me. Now we'll get to see each other. So you can always choose the option to turn off your video camera, but why would you? We're the tribe. It doesn't matter. So wear your fleece like I do, your jammies, and log in from wherever you're going to be, and it'll be fun. All right. I know I've talked a lot. We're getting close to the top of the hour, so it is Wind Down Wednesday. Oh, I mentioned at the top of the hour, Friday I have an event that I'm going to go support for foster children on Friday. Plus, I'm doing an out-call massage in the afternoon on Friday. Then I'm teaching guitar to a mother-daughter on Friday afternoon, later in the afternoon, and then Friday evening. So I won't be here Friday, but I will be here for Sunday, our first ever Zoom. So it'll be fun. So please, if you haven't, message me your email, and let's set this thing up. Cool. Let me see. I know my muse was waiting for me to stop babbling, but it was important stuff, so I could I want one or two more to kind of end on. So I try to keep, I try to keep these with fresh content. So playing stuff I haven't done in a while. This is a Keith Urban song. I haven't done this in forever. I wanna be here for you, baby. No, I already blew it. I wanna be here for you, baby. Where's my B? Okay, sorry. I wanna be here for you, baby. I'll be a man of my word. Speak a language in a voice that you have never heard. And I want to sleep with you forever. And I want to die in your arms, in a cabin by a meadow with a wild bee swarm. And I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you. I'll learn you done this in so long. Come on, come on, come on. I have it right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I'm just blanking. I haven't done it in so long. I'm not a quitter though, so I don't wait till it comes to me, but usually it comes pretty quick. I want to honor your mother, and I want to learn from your pa. I want to steal your attention like a bad outlaw. And I want to stand out in a crowd for you, a man among men. And I want to make your world better than it's ever been. I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you, and I'll earn your trust, making memories of us. We'll follow the rainbow wherever the four winds blow. There'll be a new day coming your way. I wanna be here for you from now on. This you know somehow. You've been stretched to the limits, but it's all right now. And I want to make you this promise in the life after this. I want to be there to greet you with a warm, wet kiss. Yes, I am. I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you, and I'll earn your trust, making memories of us. And I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you, baby. And I'll win your trust, making memories of us. Yeah, baby. I haven't done that in a while. I got most of those double stops. All right. Gene says doo-wop. So let's end on that. Let's get a warm-up going for Sunday, just in case, so you guys know when to come in, because this time, instead of typing on Sunday, you're actually going to be able to say it. So, all right. So my friend Steve Poltz wrote this. I got to sing it on stage with him at the Rhythm Room in downtown Phoenix over 10 years ago. So your line is doo-wop, doo-wop, baby. So let's see it. I love a girl, girl love me. It not only cracked up to be soda pop, the radio on, dedicate my girl a song. Gone are days of simple things, got to buy, baby, diamond rings. Keep it simple, just don't brag. Got to be a high speed, low drag in the Impala of my love. Let me hear you. Doo-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. Let me see you type it. Do-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. One more time. Do-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. Let's see him. Coffee pot, sold bilingual, self-help books on being single. Everything today is so high-tech. Why can't we just park by the lake and neck in the Impala of my love? Do-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. Do-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. Do-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. Love in the 21st century is such confusion, such mystery. Where's my modem? Where's my mother? Faxing coming. Oh, brother. Stars are out. You look fine. Empty clothes, empty bottle of wine. You got nice gams, that's French fillets. Let's cook it in the back seat, baby, like a couple of poached eggs in the Impala of my love. Do-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. Do-wop, do-wop, baby of my love. Do-wop, do-wop, baby, yeah. Woo! Oh, that was a good song to end on. I'm glad you typed in doo-wop, Gene, so I could do that, and we'll get a dry run in. So Gene says, beautiful song, thank you. All right, so you have your assignment. My tribe. Amy says, cook it. I know, that's the funny line. Cook it in the back seat like a couple poached eggs. All right, so you have your assignment, my tribe. If you haven't already, I'll check when I'm done. Message me tonight your email, a good email. Go set up a Zoom account. It's easy. Just go to Google if you don't already have it, and just go type in Zoom. I think it's zoom.us or something. I don't remember. Anyway, it takes no time at all. It's free, and that way when I send you the email link, it's going to have the meeting ID number and password. All we have to do is type that in, and you will be in. One more thing. So, Gene, you have a daughter and son-in-law that check in occasionally. Amy, your sister Linda will on occasion check in. So if you have tribes members that you are friends or otherwise related to that you know aren't here tonight that might want to check in, check with them first. If they're available on Sunday, either they or you can message me their email address, let me know who it's for, and I want to just send out one invite. I don't want to do this over the course of days. I just want to do one tonight. And so if you've got friends that check in with me that you know would have a lot of fun and aren't here tonight but would want to participate on Sunday, check with them, make sure they're available, let them know what we're doing, and then either have them or you can message me their email address. I will compile a master list tonight, and I will get that out to you. I'll get the invites set up tonight, and we will be here Sunday. So Friday, I'm busy with an event I'm supporting for foster children. I will be back on Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, but not here. follow the email link. We're going to do a Zoom. I get to see you all, other than in person, for the first time. This is going to be great. You'll all be like Hollywood Squares meets the Brady Bunch. You'll be able to see each other however you set it up on the side, or you can do it like squares. And I'll be able to see you too. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if we can't, I got one more thing to check on for the holiday show. If that doesn't work here at the clubhouse, I've got one other option. If that doesn't work, we're going to do it on Zoom. So at least we can see one another. So, all right, Amy, thank you. And Jean, doo-wop, baby. You're all warmed up. You know your line. So it's all you have to do. It'll be so fun. I'm really looking forward to this. The miracle of modern technology bringing us all together across the country. All right, so my tribe, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for checking in. Yes, doo-wop. Gene. As always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered up. Stay warm wherever you are. I know it's not like up in Ohio and Michigan where Emmy and Mike are, but it was 39 was a low this morning, and it's going to get down to 34, and they've got frost warnings, and you go to a restaurant like I did for lunch today, came outside, and they've got the plants all covered so they don't freeze. So stay warm is my message. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Into the weekend, I won't be here Friday, but I will be back Sunday, and we're going to try something brand new. I'm looking forward to it. I finally get to see you. And again, if you've got people you're associated with or friends with that normally would check in and are not here tonight, check and see if they're available. And if they are, I'm just sending the invite out to people I know plan on showing up. I don't want to do like a carpet bomb and just send it to a bunch of people who aren't going to show. So just for people that are interested that need a reminder, I will send the event invite. Gene says, just warming up for the Zoom. Didn't expect you to go overtime and do yes, but it was necessary. So, and as it turns out, fun. So thank you for that. All right. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your weekend. You're welcome, Gene. Thank you all for checking in. And I'll send that invite out tonight. Keep it in your email, and we will all see each other on first ever inaugural Zoom. Doo-wop, baby, in the back seat, like a couple of poached eggs. So that will definitely be on tap for Sunday. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, and I'll see y'all on Sunday.